Hey besties, welcome back to Karmic Central, where we break down all the messy chaos. And tonight, we are going to recap Real Housewives of Orange County season 19, episode 15, Not So Funfetti. Okay, and trust me, it was not fun and definitely not sweet. Okay, first up, we had Emily open up about her son Luke, who was struggling with reading at his grade level, which as an educator, I do feel like this was something that was kind of like heartbreaking a little bit to hear from her. Like personally, like there's kind of different things that go on in my mind when I think about parents who may or may not be aware of the reading level of their child. But to be at fourth grade, like she said, and your child not be able to read is something that I know for herself is kind of heartbreaking. Honestly, probably the most real moments of the episode, because everything else after that was just kind of ridiculous. Then we had Gretchen serving us a little off-brand Barbie family moment, her in this background where it was like spring. It looked like it was very cute. Her and Slade and their daughter are very, very cute. Even though I don't really care for Gretchen that much, but it was a cute filler moment. Nothing too juicy though, because obviously she wasn't invited to Tamra's party, so she had to go find something else to do. Now on to Tamra's spring fling party, where of course she was the center of attention again. All the ladies showed up with their cutest dresses. I like when it's funny because like this is a franchise that I feel like is not just hit or miss with their clothes. It's like this is the franchise that is like super laid back. Like they really, really lean into that whole OC behavior. As far as like their wardrobe is concerned, Heather and Shannon, I feel like are usually the better dressed women. Tamra is a close one though, because as of lately, I've been saying this on my other channel. I've been saying that Tamra has elevated her style since hanging out with Teddy. And I was on a subreddit where somebody was trying to argue with me about that and how that could be possible. But they also mentioned the fact that Teddy used to get style tips from Kyle. So of course the trio would have, influenced each other. But anyway, more on that later. They basically showed up in their little cute dresses, spring outfits, floral, all of that. But here's the kicker. Every single one of them admitted that they don't trust Tamra. And shocker, oh my God, Tamra didn't like that at all. Okay, she went from 0 to 100. First she was raging, then she was crying, then she was running off, then coming back to rage some more. It was giving full-on rage Carrie, like energy. Like I don't know, something is going on with her emotionally and mentally. I feel like she's not stable. Okay, one second it's no one supports me, and then the next second she's throwing daggers. Like, girl, pick a lane. So what was I gonna say, because I just got a phone call interrupting this. So I was talking about Tamra. So Emily was having this conversation with her. And while we're at it, let's just go into Heather, because Heather ended up having a weird stand-up moment with her. She was mentioning how everybody was making light of her having a comedy career. And it was like, oh, nobody takes my career seriously. And it's like, babe, let's be honest, okay? Nobody takes your stand-up seriously, but in fact, nobody cares about your career in general. Like, we love the fact that you want to get back out there. And, I love to see people who are passionate about certain things and, they don't let ageism get in their way, all of that. But there is something to be said about the fact that Heather wants everybody to take her whole like career seriously, but like it's almost as if she wants them to care about it just as much as she does. And that's not something that you can really put on other people. The most that you can do is just hope that people support you. But even in the event that they don't, like, move along. Like, why does she care about their opinion so much? Just, do bigger and better things. So sorry. Anyway, so the final boss move was Tamra. she basically dropped the bomb that she was going to be pulling out receipts showing Jen following Jeff Timmons. And as usual, instead of clearing her name, Tamra just proved everyone right about how messy and calculated she is. She even threatened to leave the show. And honestly, good riddance. Like, bye, bitch. Nobody gives a fuck. She's acting as if like people should chase her down the driveway or something, or as if like Bravo would beg her to stay. Nobody really cares. Like, the general consensus about Tamra and her being on the show is kind of like, okay, you can move on. Okay, so that's the recap for this week, besties. Thank you for watching. What do you guys think, though? Is Tamra bluffing, or do you think she's actually going to walk away? Let me know in the comments below. Hit that like button on your way out. Please make sure that you subscribe to the channel, because we have started fresh over here. We do have to gain my subscribers back. It's very, very annoying. But yeah, make sure that you don't miss the next Real Housewives of Orange County and any other Bravo franchise that I have on here and the mess involved with it. All right. I love you. Bye.